if you think of the parachute as just having a right and a left side, we've got two riser groups, one right and one left. You just split those two riser groups, follow it up here, and this gives us the left side and the right side, and in the middle I have these two panels that you could think of as the very front and very back panel. On an unmodified parachute, it doesn't really make any difference. It could be front or back. So what they're doing is sharing the right and left sides. And if you follow that down, you can see how it comes out down here. When you flake the canopy, all you're really doing is starting at one side and going all the way around to the others. On this one, just to illustrate with these numbers, I'm going to take the front on the right side, pull that line all the way around out here, and work my way around the entire canopy. And the purpose of flaking is just to get all the fabric out from in between the lines. If you have fabric bunched up like that, during the deployment, as it gets ripped out from between the lines, it can burn the fabric. So this is just to neaten everything up. And all you do is follow the skirt around. You'll notice the number sequence. We're going from 1 all the way around to 24. And take that line, flip it under the fabric. The object is to get all of this panel outside of the lines. And then as you flip it over, it drapes off to the other side. Follow the skirt around. And you're not always going to be able to get the last couple inches, especially if it's windy. But with a little practice, it gets pretty easy. So we'll go all the way through. And if you look down at the progression at that end, you'll see that the lines are kind of working their way along from one riser to the other. Here we're back at the center.
The battery lasts about 20 minutes.
You'll get to a point where you're down to just one line.
It's kind of like going to the tunnel for an hour versus.
And at that point, you lift up that section, and we'll look down inside here and see what the whole exercise was. You'll note that there's no fabric inside like that. That's what you're trying to avoid. And if you do have something like that, it's usually pretty easy to reach inside there and sort it out. What we do at this point is set that line down on top, and we're going to take this panel on the right, set it on the right, left on the left, grab the whole thing, set it down on the side. Then it'll be easier to count on this system. Since this has 24 panels, there'll be 12 on each side. And you can see that that should be splitting my riser groups right there. But you want to keep these lines in the center close together, because the object is, again, to keep all that fabric out from in between the lines. At this point, we should switch back to